Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. I hope you all have had a great weekend. Welcome to my live, and if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's A Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. Once you hop on tonight's live or you watch the replay at a later date, please feel free to say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. I also want to let you know that I want to let you know that I'm live in 2 locations. So if you hear me refer to a comment that is not in your feed, that person may be viewing and watching from a different platform. I also want to let you know that at any time during this video, you like what you see and you think others should see it, or you just want to help out my little channel get in front of new eyeballs, feel free to spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. Hit that heart button, hit the thumbs up button, follow, subscribe, do whatever your platform would like for you to do. And as always, tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. And one last thing, if you happen to be a praying person, please pray for the people affected by Hurricane Helene in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia. It's devastating. It breaks my heart. So if you can and are willing to pray, please add them to your prayer list and just lift them up. And just keep them in your thoughts as well. With that, I'm going to go ahead and get started tonight. We are going to use the new Club Couture transfer that releases tomorrow. But real quick, I do want to remind you that the pumpkin pie transfer Club Couture kit is still available through the end of the evening, through midnight tonight. So I made this cute little cutting board. I also made that little tea towel right there. So it comes with this V-size transfer. It comes with a half apron, and it comes with a shimmer gold paste packet. I'm just pulling up the graphic so it looks like this. So that is the Club Couture kit for September. If you haven't signed up for Club Couture and you would like to receive the pumpkin pie kit, then you need to subscribe to Club Couture by 11:59 p.m. Probably Eastern time this evening. It may even be Mountain time. I'm not for sure, but just by the end of the night. Otherwise, if you want to start this next month, you are welcome to subscribe starting tomorrow to get this cute little bundle. And let me flip my camera. Oh, I also forgot to say hi in the comments. Jason is watching from the other side of the door. So this is the Club Couture kit for October. Since I've already made 3 different projects with the September Club, I decided to start a little bit early. I like to do the club transfers on Monday because I call it monthly #monthly transfer Monday. So without further ado, here is your Club Couture kit for October. So it comes with this exclusive B-size transfer. Let's go ahead and get it out. It's called Gumdrop Buttons. I haven't even seen it yet, so I will probably botch it up. But it comes with the gingerbread man. It comes with a face. There are buttons. There are cheeks. There are heart buttons. There is a bow tie base and a bow tie pattern. There is a ribbon bow base and a ribbon bow pattern, candy cane base, candy cane pattern, and then these are the zigzags for his icing. So you also get 3 paste singles. You get Bark, Marvelous, and Camel. And then you also get the cutest little chalkable shape, and there's also some little buttons in there. This is one of the chunkier chalkable shapes, so it's like our trees and pumpkins in the past. So you get this cute little double-sided gingerbread man, and he measures almost 7.5. And he is 1/2 inch thick, and he is 5.5 wide, so 5 by 7-ish. And then it comes with some chunky red and white striped baker's twine, little adhesive pieces, and then 2 red and 1 white button. So that is your Club Couture kit for the month. It is $21.99 a month as a regular Club Couture subscriber. If you are a Perks member, I believe you get your Club Couture kit at 30% off, and if you're a designer, you get your Club Couture kit at 40% off. So it would behoove you to, if you want to save a little money, it would behoove you to sign up for the Perks program. And the Perks program is $20 a month, but you get $20 back in design dollars, which you can turn around and get your Club Couture kit with your design dollars. 21, let's do a little bit of math, times 0.70 for your 30% off. So it's $15.39 with your Perks membership. So you basically make $5. Well, you basically make $5. You spend 20, you get 20 back. Then you spend another 15, and you basically get $5. Yeah, craft math, it works. We'll just go with that. And if you join, today is the last day to join the Perks program and get the free etched pine tree and star bundle. So you get the tree and the transfer. I don't know if there's anything else, but today's the last day to get that etched pine tree and star bundle if you join the Perks program. And you also get a discounted club membership. So lots of craft math going on there. Okay. I'm just getting a pen. So if you're new to Chalk Couture, this is a reusable silkscreen transfer. And because it's reusable about 8 to 12 times, depending on how well you take care of it, I do need to write somewhere on the back side with a pen that works, either the word back or the name of the transfer. That way, when you are done using it and you've cleaned it and it's dry, you are ready. When you're ready to put it back on the transfer sheet, you know that this is the front side and this is the back side. Let's see, Jason says that is a fun kit. It is a super fun kit. You'll also notice that this transfer has lots of suggested cut and trim lines. So you can cut this apart into all the different pieces. But let me warn you, that's a lot of pieces to try to corral and remember what goes with what. So I keep my backer sheet intact. That way it's just a few less pieces to keep track of. And so I'm just going to score some of the pieces apart. So I'm just putting my scissors between the transfer and the backer sheet. And so I'm just going to cut those pieces apart that way. Awesome. So there's those. We'll cut this part apart. I'm still trimming. This one has a lot of pieces. I need to... Whew. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these apart. That way, if I want to use them, I can. Okay, just a few more. Oops. And you don't have to totally stay on line. Just don't cut into your design and leave yourself plenty of border. Okay, we got that done. So I think I want to paint my gingerbread, and I'm going to save these because I have tubs of the colors that I want to use. So I think I'm going to paint my little guy. I think I'll just use... I like to save that cardboard because I'm a hashtag reporter. So let's get... Let me get this little piece out. I'm going to get a paintbrush and some distilled water. So you can water down the paste a little bit. I just like to squirt a little bit of distilled water into my lid to wet my paintbrush. And then I put a little bit into my paste. And then all you have to do is paint it on. And it'll probably need 2 coats. The cool thing about using your paste as a paint is, one, you don't have to get other paints. So if all you invest in is chalk paste, just know you can paint with it as well. And 2, it dries super fast. But you'll probably need more than 1 coat. Trying to avoid getting all those paintbrush lines, but okay, he'll need a couple of coats. So let's get our quick dry tool out. excess on the edges. I'll eventually go back and paint the sides, but I'm not going to worry about that tonight. I just want to get all the excess off because I will end up wearing it if I don't. Okay, let's, I think, dry them a little bit more. I'm just kind of I'm going to go in sections, see if I can avoid paintbrush marks, but you know what? I really didn't need to paint them. Dummy. I just needed to use that. Actually, I know what to do. Yeah. I forgot he was on there. Dang that. So you don't really need to paint him unless you want to make him a totally different color, because you got this guy, but we'll get it figured out. We'll still use that guy. Maybe we'll just use that on the other side. That way we'll already have, I'm just showing you that you can paint him. Yeah, that's it. Just getting his backside painted. And then we'll see how that works on the front. Oops. Jason says that's a great color for gingerbread. It is. It's almost perfect. It looks a little burnt though. It is a little dark. I could try to go over with camel. We'll get him good and dry. I guess this would be a great learning opportunity. So you see all these little green speckles in this transfer. If I were to leave them white and I paste the whole thing with bark, wherever these little green or teal speckles are, white is going to show through. So if you're not worried about that, then just use this piece and some bark paste and paste the white side. If you don't want the white side to show through or any of the white, paint him and then go over him again with either the same color, or I think we're going to try camel on top of bark to see what kind of effect that gives. So So I didn't boo-boo after all. I just was ahead of myself. So let's get out a fuzz towel or fuzz cloth. Get all the sawdust on it. So because we've painted this surface, I want to make sure that this transfer does not stick. And I probably should wax. So let's get that out. I did not put any cart links in because I wasn't quite for sure what extra products I was going to use. But I can fix that when I'm finished. So there is Couture surface wax. However, mine is kind of dry. So I also use this Minwax finishing wax. And this is the original tub I've had since I started in 2018. And I'm getting there. And it'll probably outlast my Couture days. But it's super helpful because it creates a barrier between my painted surface and my transfer, so it protects both. It's going to keep my transfer from pulling up any of the paint or wood fibers. It's also going to keep the transfer from sticking so hard that it either pulls, stretches, or distorts my transfer. So I'm just kind of getting that buffed in. So that's good. And then we're also going to fuzz the transfer. And all that means is I'm sticking it on a terry cloth towel. I'm just going to stick that over there to knock back some of the adhesive with whatever lint might be on my towel. So stick that back on there. You don't have to have a special fuzz cloth, although who wouldn't want to have a terry or a teal colored towel? It's a terry cloth on one side and it's microfiber on the other. Perfect for drying your boards or your transfers. That one didn't come off either. If I'm reusing a transfer quickly, I don't necessarily have to remove this one, but if I'm drying a transfer quickly, I'm going to clean it and then I'm going to stick it in between the two layers of the microfiber towel and it will dry super quick. Stick that right there. Okay, so let's bring this over. Doesn't quite fit, but that's okay. It's got a really nice border. So you can see that our transfers are somewhat transparent. So you can see the outline of the gingerbread guy. And that gives us some surface that sticks around the outside. So he's not going all over the place. Let's use camel. Let's see, mine might be a little dry. Let's see. My paste all needs some TLC. That's a little stiff. So I'm just going to add some distilled water just to get it to kind of a yogurt or sour cream consistency. Too thick and it will be hard to go through the mesh screen, and it will dry super quick. And too thin, it might run up under your screen. side. Give it one more squirt. And you want to try to use distilled water because it has less impurities to start a science experiment in your chalk paste. Okay. I'm assuming Marvelous is like either for the bows or the cheeks. Depends on if you want to make your gingerbread person male or female. Okay, so I'm going to get a small squeegee. I'm going to get some camel paste on my squeegee. I'm just going to try to push it all around, push it through that silk screen. And I'm probably going to pull up portions of this. One, because my paste is kind of thick, so it may start to dry faster. You don't want your paste to dry in the silk screen, because when you go to pull it up, the silk screen, your paste is going to go with it. It'll dry in that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull part of that up. And I'm just going to lay it gently back down just to release that paste from the silk screen in that area. So then you want to even everything out so you don't have any squeegee lines. You can put any excess back in the jar. And then let's hopefully release the rest. There's a small spot right there. Ta-da! Okay, I'm going to go put this in my sink and just spray it down with some water just so it doesn't dry on me. Should be good. Normally I like to show you all how easy they are to clean, but my side tables are covered because I have my pilot's license. I pile crap here and I pile crap there. Jason says that looks amazing. Look at all that detail. And all of those distress points were built into the transfer. So if I wouldn't have painted it brown, those would have showed up as white, including all of the edges. Which I think the edges would have looked cute in white. It would have looked like extra icing, but now we can give him a give her a face. I think I'm going to pull out my white paste. That's vanilla. Do I risk not waxing? Let's see. I'll be interested to see how some of the other designers do this and how the designer team at Chalk Central does theirs in the video tomorrow, in the corporate video. Be cute to give her some eyelashes. I'm just going to gently lay that on there. And then I'm just going to use a multi-tool. I don't need a big squeegee. Okay. Okay, so there was that. Let's get that dried. Super cute little face. Okay, so let's get out. See how many tools we can get out. I don't know if you remember, but the artist tool set has this little rubbery piece, and I think we're going to use that for the cheeks. But she also, oh wait, no we're not. We're going to use the cheeks for the cheeks. Let's actually wipe that off. You might be able to use that for, but when you're cleaning this, don't yank on it because you're going to end up pulling that out. And don't push in too hard because you'll sink it into the ferrule, but you have to be careful with that one. Okay, let's add her cheeks. I wonder if they go right over the mouth. So there is one that says cheeks. Oops. And let's wipe this one off. See how many, if we can use a few less tools. And my marvelous is a little dry. So I'm going to chalk that one and pull that one up. If I don't, it will dry in there. She has cheeks. Okay, let's wipe that one off. Super cute. Look at her little cheeks. I don't know where the candy cane is supposed to be. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what happens tomorrow when they to find if I have a little piece of chalk suede scrap. That'll be like finding a needle in a haystack. I can also use some watercolor paper, which will be probably a little easier to find. Okay, so let's figure out what color we want her bow. I think I'm going to stick with I'm going to use eggshell blue and Couture teal for her bow. Kind of keep with the pastel theme. I'm going to put a little bit of wax on my paper. This is just watercolor paper, but you could use chalk suede paper. But I would fuzz just a little bit, or wax, and then, of course, oops. I'm just going to place this. I'm going to give myself enough room to cut around it. So we're going to use teal first. Get all that back in my jar. So I just put a little bit on a squeegee, and this is just a mini squeegee cut in half. There's our bow. Let's give that a dry. Excess put away. So then let's bring in the bow pattern on top. Give that a really good fuzz so it doesn't stick to the paper or my paste. Just going to line it up. Oops. Easier said than done. It's not perfect, but it's close. We'll open our eggshell blue. Hopefully that works. Pulled up a little tiny bit, but we can fix that. So this one also came in the Artist Tools set. I don't use it very much, but you can use it as kind of a paint brush squeegee. It's a very fine tip. So part of my top transfer peeled off a little bit of the bottom. So I'm going to add a little tiny bit of paste and just kind of fill. It's not perfect. It won't be perfect, but it'll at least be filled in. Again, don't pull on this to clean it. Just kind of brush it off because that will come out of the metal ferrule as well. Ask me how I know. And it's really hard to get back in there. So there, I fixed it. So now we just need to dry it and then we can cut it out. Okay, I have some smaller scissors here. So I'm just going to cut around it for now, and then we'll do some other fussy cutting. So I like to do kind of a bubble cut where I leave a little bit of the white border. That way I don't have to worry about staying on the teal lines of the bow. It's just a little easier that way. just going in to do a little bit more trimming. So then there's our cute little bow. It'd be really cute up here. Oh, I should have made the face lower. That's super cute. I guess we could cover her eyebrow. That's cute up there. And then we also have these buttons, which I might paint those buttons. I prefer the white buttons. So let's do that, I think. I don't know what I want to do. So I like the white buttons, and actually I think I'm going to end up painting those white or leave them red for the eye. And do I have? Let's look at our white, or like actual buttons. Let's see what we have. Of course, all of the black ones are going to come out. Aha! Found 3 that look just alike. Okay, so let's put all these back in. That's super cute. I lost a button on the floor. So, right before I went live, I remembered I had a bunch of trim pieces from my Jenga block pumpkins last year that I added. So I added some molding pieces too. And so I have a ton of these scraps left that some of them I never even used. So I have this size. I even have this little size. I have big scraps. And these are made with Model Magic and that air dry clay, the Model Magic air dry clay, and these molds. I think I got this one from I got one from Temu, and I think I got one from Amazon. This one is one of the Prima redesigns, so it has a bunch of moldings. And then these two are actually fondant molds. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It's actually a pie crust mold, but it works great for with the Model Magic. I think that's this one. Oh shoot, I just broke that one. You do have to be careful with these. I believe this one is that, and I don't know where that one is. But then I have this one, which were these pieces, which were some of my favorites. And then this one came from there, and that one came from there. I don't think I did the other two. Oh yeah, I did. There's this one. I don't think I did any with that. So again, just Model Magic and these different molds. And I just rub them with cornstarch just to help my Model Magic release a little better. You can pull it out when it's still slightly wet. I think I want to use these little pieces. And I think it would be perfect for the icing. Some of these have some rough edges. But I think it'll work great. See, like that little, okay, so I think we'll use those. But you could also use these larger chunks if you wanted to. But I think we'll just use these. So let's, ouch. Got my glue gun here. Let's glue on her buttons first. I should have left out, I don't know, we should try to pop her. I was going to try to pop her bow up on a button, which I guess we could. Or, nah, we won't. I don't think we need to. Okay, so let's, just going to add that was hot. Just like right there. If you don't want to burn your fingers, you can use the multi-tool, because it's probably going to ooze out of the buttonholes. It'd be really cute to tie some cute little baker's twine in those holes and have the little frayed pieces coming out. But I didn't think that far. I'm not using a whole lot of glue. Okay, there's her cute little buttons. Okay, I don't think these two are the same. These two are the same, but let's use, I'm just going to put a small little line of glue down. Oops. Glue oozed out. So then I can just cut that off. And then we'll just cut that off. That's perfect. Is that where it goes? I don't know where the feet should go. I don't remember. Jason says that's a brilliant idea to reuse those for icing. I thought so. It's kind of a last minute gingerbread cookie. I just want to Google. Isn't the most. Just trying to get some ideas as to where it's supposed to go. It can probably go wherever you want it to, because this is a weird shape where his feet flare out. It kind of makes it a little more difficult. for her feet. Okay. I think I'm gonna go like that. I think I like it like that. Let's see. The tiny line of glue. I put that in a spot where it's going to be hard to cut. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we'll just put that one there. Okay, let's see where I need to go. Not quite even, but it's close. There she is. She's so cute. If I could get it to flex, I bet I could put that on the mouth. Let's just give it a whirl. Let's just do parts at a time. Wish me luck. I'll just do a little bit, hopefully at a time. Now I've done that and I probably won't be able to get underneath it. I broke it. Poop sticks. Trying to do some surgery here. And then let's see if I can cut that like that. I can figure out how to fix that. Well, if you don't look at her up close, she's cute. Oh, it's super cute. Too bad I can't. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'll just stop there. She's super cute. And I have heard that some designers, I saw one, my upline mixed white chalk paste with the sea spray and used it as the icing because it's a texture additive, so it's going to be a lot like spackling at that point. You can also use kitchen and bath spackling for the icing, but you can also use clay in the mold. And then you also, don't forget, you also have this twine, but I don't think I'm going to use that. Let's just, she's so cute. Super cute little gingerbread girl. And there's all her little icing pieces. Super fun. I can't wait to see what you guys do with yours. Make sure when you get your kit and you create your little ginger person, tag me. If you're a member of my crafty collab group, you can post it in there. You can post it on my page. Feel free to share, though. I want to see your creations with them. Yeah, this is super cute. Get yours starting tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off for the night. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Or if you happen to watch later, thanks so much for watching the replay. I greatly appreciate your support. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you later on this week. Thanks for watching.